All right, guys, we just got off of a call with a new client of mine. So, if you guys don't know, I actually started doing content coaching. So, pretty much like one-on-one like mentorship. I hate the word mentorship, but that's kind of what it is. We take on people for 90 days, and then they obviously get access to the school community. If you guys don't know about the CCN, that is the school community that I run with a bunch of video modules. We have like 300 members. It's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good place. If you want to get into content, you want to learn cinematic content, it's a good place to start. So yeah, a lot of you guys probably wondering where I've been. This is what I've been doing. Trying to, work on helping people and just been very busy with calls. I have like two or three a day I'm taking along with my own content, along with doing YouTube on another account. So I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. And it's very hard to make YouTube videos because I don't really have the time, and I want to start being more raw, just kind of document my life, not necessarily full production like some crazy shit anymore. Like, yeah, I love that. It's fun, but it takes a lot of time to make these videos just for them to get 1,000 views. So I'm gonna kind of just raw vlog a lot of things. That sounds bad. Raw vlog raw. I don't know. We're just gonna vlog and make it look good. I'm going to Europe on Sunday. It is Wednesday, so I actually have to get a shit ton of stuff ready. I'm trying to get all the content ready to go. I have a lot to do, so I'm gonna just go through today. We're gonna kind of document things. This is the life, bro. Everyone wants to do Everyone wants to be an influencer content creator until you realize how much work it is. And I'm not complaining by any means. I love the work. I love to work hard, shit like that. But it's definitely something that's not for everyone. It's a 24-hour thing. So if you're not sleeping, you should be doing something. You should be working on videos. You should be editing. You should be whatever, checking with clients. Blah blah blah. There's so many things you could be doing versus a 9 to 5. You clock in and you clock out, and that's it. So definitely a big difference. But at least we have some Gorilla Mind, Code Merrick, get me through. I'm gonna actually work on editing a reel because I don't have any content ready to go, and I'll get back to you guys soon. All right, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I am heavy on these 7-Up zero sugar tropicals. They're literally like the best zero sugar drink I've ever had. Like straight up, they taste amazing. And then also been heavy on these boneless bites. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say my diet is that good because it's really not. I'm really like, it's hard because I'm so focused on like content business side of things that like diet and like it's just hard because I don't really want to like Kate cooks a lot of our meals. She makes like most of the food for me. So it's not necessarily like chicken and rice and beef and rice. Like it's good food. It's high quality. But I'm not eating like in a deficit. I'm not eating like I'm not even tracking food. I'm just eating, trying to get enough protein in, and that's my diet right now. I know, probably not the best idea. I don't look the best right now. I'm also a little bit like chubbier just because I am eating in a surplus, trying to gain. It's almost winter. I do want to get back into deadlifting. I haven't deadlifted in like 6 months, so I really do want to get back into that. I just haven't been as focused on training. Now, when I'm in the gym, I'm dialed. I'm training hard as fuck. But as far as diet goes, no. All right, so I don't normally do this, guys, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick editing tip because I know a lot of you guys probably want some. I'm in DaVinci Resolve. If you guys don't have DaVinci Resolve, highly recommend. But key thing here, when you're color grading your footage, make sure you use at least 3 nodes. Now I'm using 4 just because I'm doing some noise reduction on some of these clips. I'm actually gonna take that off. You want to do your first node as your corrections, and then you want to do your second node as your CST, so your conversion to whatever you shot in, and then your third node as your LUT, primaries, things like that. You can also do primaries on your CST. Quick little tip, if you guys don't know how to do some grading in DaVinci, that's like the simplest form. If you guys want to learn more, obviously, link in bio. But one thing I've really been wanting to do a little bit more on YouTube is kind of give some free game to you guys. Wow, my hair is cooked. Holy shit. Give you guys free game because obviously when I was coming up in the social media space, dude, nobody was like willing to help. Like I would ask a lot of these influencers or guys that I looked up to, creators, and I really never got answers from them. I never really got responses. They didn't have a program. They didn't have anything to learn from, and it really sucked. It was like it definitely wasn't the easiest when I was creating content. I was like, I really want someone to learn from, and I kind of learned everything on my own. Took a few years, took a lot of trial and error, buying gear that I didn't fucking need. But here we are today, and obviously, I took a lot of that, and that's a big reason why I do what I do with teaching people, but also just giving out free game in the DMs, YouTube. I want to do more of it. I want to be, give back a little bit. Although one thing that definitely bothers me is that I don't love, like, this sounds bad. This sounds really bad. But like when I meet people all the time, right? I'm just like the cinematic guy, and I don't really love that, right? Like it's cool. I get it. This what I do. But I don't necessarily love that title, and I want to be able to expand out to other types of content and, just kind of like be more myself, especially on YouTube. So yeah, that's gonna be me going forward, just trying to do more of that kind of vlog, kind of just yap to you guys. I'm gonna finish up this intro for this vid, and then catch you guys soon. So we do have legs tonight, and I'm not gonna lie, been really enjoying leg days. I think it's because they're just like hard, and I like doing hard stuff because I'm pretty much at my desk most of the day. So yeah, got a leg day tonight. I do have to get some clips for Katamu because I do actually work with them doing UGC content. Here's Soak. This girl keeps me occupied all day. You gotta play with her nonstop. She's like needs attention all the time, which I love. She's the girl. So yeah, we'll get ready to go hit the gym in a little bit. For now, I think I'm gonna go run and grab some swig because I'm really thirsty. I found a new muse. That's bad news for you. Why would I keep you around? Why would I keep you around? Alright guys, we're taking Suki for a walk. She needs a walk every single day. She gets very whiny if not, but I haven't told you guys, but I picked up the iPhone 17, which is obviously what I'm filming on right now. It's pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty solid. I know people were saying there's not a big upgrade from the 16, which there really isn't a big upgrade, but you guys can tell the quality on this thing is like crazy. Like I'm really impressed with it, genuinely. Like it's good. And I had the 16, my selfie camera was cracked, so for filming shop videos and anything content related with that, just looked horrible. So I was like, I gotta upgrade. And then the cooling on this phone is really good. Sorry, I'm freezing right now, but it's good. It's a solid upgrade. If you have a 15, 14, anything under that, it's definitely worth the money. But if you're paying full price, I obviously traded in my 16, so it's not like I paid full price for this, but one thing I love about living in Utah is where I live. There's so many fucking trails. They're literally all behind me is all trails, and it's right behind my house. So much better than living in the city. Because I can go out in nature, like right behind my house. I can walk Suki down these trails for miles. I need to get a side-by-side. I'm probably gonna get one soon. But if you guys use code Merrick, I'll buy one. But yeah, it's so much better. If you guys didn't know, I used to live in Charlotte. Hated it because it was city, right? It was traffic. It was, you know, all that shit. All the shit you get being in the city was crime. And it's just out here is just so much better, and I'm happy I moved. But I am freezing right now. It's raining. Didn't rain all summer. Fuck. Joke. Get back from our walk, boys. We're gonna go get some Chipotle. Now, a lot of you guys haven't heard the Jeep cold start. That's because I've only made like one YouTube video, I think, since I got the Jeep. But I've done a lot to it. It's got a Corsa exhaust, long tube headers, high flow cats. It's tuned on 91. And it's got some Trackhawk wheels, things like that. But supercharged coming soon. All right, cold start. The Jeep. It's gonna be really loud. My favorite sound. I still got some love deep inside of me. No need to lie to me. I know you got a guy. He's got a guy to me. Just think about it, him and take a ride to me. Ride to me. I still got some love deep inside of me. Please drag it out of me. I was literally in there and I was thinking, like, I actually love this time of year. Like, just so cozy. All right, we got a Chipotle. Gonna grab swig, head back to the crib, and then we got legs tonight. So I'm gonna definitely drink another Gorilla Mine because that's what I do for legs. And should be a good rainy lift. Kind of excited, not gonna lie. We go to Europe on Sunday. So we go to Swig all the time, but I always get a shark attack, and they usually give us like one gummy. The girl gave us 4. Kate hates when I like drive the car like harder than an average NPC. So
like sometimes. See, you didn't use your blinker, and you're getting on their ass for what? Okay, use your windshield wipers.
They're on. All right, Chipotle Bowl. I'm not gonna really go over what I get. Y'all don't really care. So as someone who works with a bunch of creators, obviously I do coach. I do one-on-one mentor people for cinematic content. The biggest thing, like a lot of you guys tell me, is that you don't, like, you haven't started or you don't want to start until you have everything right or until you know exactly what you're doing, which I literally, every time I hear that, I'm like, why, bro? Like, what? Because genuinely, like, dude, I started with a fucking ZV-1 vlog camera. That was my go-to camera. I was trying to film cinematic shit. Just didn't know what I was doing. I was out there fucking around, posting drone videos. Like, I really didn't know what I was doing, but it really made me realize what I do want to do. And I seen videos that were, like, blowing up for me that were not exactly the direction I wanted to go. And I was able to change my, pivot my niche, which is like so important. You guys are able to pivot your niche as you go. You don't have to be stuck in one thing just because that thing blew up well or because that's what you only knew to start. So I think a lot of people are just too worried about having it all right first, which, I can see why. But if you never get a post out and you never, start making content, you expect to blow up in 6 months, it's really, really hard. It's damn near impossible unless you literally studied, like, I don't know, unless you studied and copied a bunch of other creators. It's something you could do, because at the end of the day, viral content is not difficult. I think it's easy to go viral. It's hard to grow a community and a personal brand. That's the harder part, because you need to know exactly who you're targeting, what kind of content you're going to make, how you're going to build a community and nurture your audience. So it's why I tell people, like, you have to start posting if you plan on doing this and you have like short-term goals. You got to start posting and you got to, like, be consistent. So it sounds kind of cliche, but like, it is true. Consistency kind of is the name of the game, especially with content. But all right, I'm gonna eat my food, get ready for lexx. I'll see you guys then.
You didn't end up working as much as...
All right, boys, do we bring out the slider tonight? I low-key dropped it the other day, and it kind of, I don't know if it's gonna work. I'll bring it, although I am just hitting legs, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, I love the gym, and I love filming the gym. That's kind of what I'm known for, but I really try to, like, have good workouts now, and it's a lot harder to film with sliders. Now, I'm still gonna try to make a good video for you guys, so I'm gonna bring it, but I'm not one of those guys who, like, films a workout after they lift. I mean, I'll get some shots randomly, but not normally. Normally, I film during my lift, so it's just between sets. So I've done a lot of reflection the past, like, few months and even, like, this week, just because, like, sometimes I forget, like, how far I've come, I guess. And I know a lot of people, I know that's cliche, right? Like, everyone says that, like, oh, look how far I've come. When I'm having workouts like this one, where, like, it was good, but then I just start, like, thinking, because, like, sometimes during leg days I just, like, think a lot. And, like, I literally remember this moment where I was doing asphalt, because that's what I did before I did content. And we were doing some, like, hard job. It was, like 85, 90 degrees outside. And obviously asphalt's like 200 degrees when it comes out, so it's pretty fucking hot already. And I remember I used a young LA athlete's code. I think it was LT. If you guys don't know LT, he's more like the videography side, but I want to support him. He was dope. And I literally, like, me and him were like, like we talk quite a bit. Like I know the guy. Like I was in Miami with him like 2 months ago for the Young Lay event, just chatting it up, just like, and I'm an athlete now, and it's just like crazy. Like it doesn't sound like much. Like obviously, it might not sound like a lot to you guys, and that's fine. But to me, it's like crazy because I really like wanted this shit. Like this is what I wanted when I started making content. I wanted to be able to do these cool events. I want to be able to like, network with people that do content and they're in the space, and just be from a small town. It's like something where like I knew it was possible. I just didn't know, exactly how to get there or like what, it was going to take. And here I am a few years later, just doing what I love with one of the best companies in the fitness industry. And it's all thanks to you guys too that support me and watch my content and comment and share whatever it is. Use my code, which use code Merrick. Really helps me out. You guys don't even know. It really helps me out if you guys use code Merrick, but you don't have to if you don't want anything. But yeah, I'm just kind of blessed with how far I've come. And I don't know, sometimes I just reflect a lot when I'm in the gym, things like that. So it's really cool and it's a dope moment. If there's anything out there you guys want to go after, I promise you, with the right mindset, you can't give up. You cannot quit. If you're going to have bad days, you're going to have adversity, no matter fucking what. You're going to have days where you're like, what am I doing this for? I should just quit. And those are the days where you literally have to just push through, because there's better days ahead. I promise you. It happens to all of us. Nobody's perfect. Your favorite influencer, your favorite creator, your celebrity, whatever the fuck, goes through shit. They go through adversity. But the ones that succeed are the ones that, keep pushing through, and you don't let shit get them down too much. And they get shit done no matter what. It doesn't matter how you feel tomorrow. You have to get shit done. That's just life, bro. I know a lot of people like to say depression's not real. There's a few people who say it. I don't want to say depression's not real, because I do think there is like actual like medical depression. But a lot of times we think we're depressed and we're just not doing anything or not working towards something. I know the times that I felt the most down was either a girl, which stupid, I know, or I just wasn't doing what I should be doing and I was being lazy. And I think the more you get work done, the more you actually work towards something, the better you'll feel. So that's my rant, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm happy to be back on YouTube. I love YouTube. So drop a like for me. I'll see you guys in the next video.